So the more I get outside, I am learning things that I normally would not learn necessarily sitting in church. I am not, disclaimer, I am not telling people to stop going to church. I am not saying church is bad. I'm just giving an extra lesson in what I told Faith Sisters yesterday, that church is, of course, more than just the four walls. Church and ministry can be literally activities that are faith based. Yesterday, when we were at the park, we not only escorted a college student 5 minutes up the road. I remember 5 minutes because we had the GPS where she was trying to get to. She didn't want to walk alone. I picked up on it. I was like, "Hey, are you comfortable walking?" She was like, "No." Then there was a brother we passed on the street who was asking us to subscribe to his YouTube. And yeah, it's gonna have to be in different part. But I was like, "Is it gospel?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I don't want to, push anyone away." But it was ministry because another sister was able to pray for him, and he absolutely felt encouraged after her prayer. I lost count. Where was I? There was another time where, well, I'm trying to remember. I lost count of how many people I prayed for yesterday. And that's big for me, someone who used to be afraid to pray even in a small group. And I'm really feeling like the things that happened. Oh, we had a group of young little girls that came up. They saw us flagging, and I was like, "Hey, do y'all want to flag?" We were able to help them, and they were like twirling the flags around. There was a group of, I would say, like young adults that came up that, I mean, you could kind of tell they were in a different way of life, and they flagged, right? So it's like touching different people that maybe would not come into the church building, that maybe you wouldn't normally cross paths on, like, a regular day. It was, for one, excuse me, it was amazing. It was, of course, amazing. But through all of that, so that's one thing, the being able to just do things that's faith-based, that's Christ-centered, Most High centered, right? The other thing that I learned was the closer you get to Yah, I feel like the more the distractions will come. The reason I say that is because multiple times yesterday, we noticed that while we were out there, there was an altercation that was seemingly a distraction, right? Because we're out there worshiping, and then, like someone is about to try to fight someone in a wheelchair. I'm like, yo, like, but whatever. Then there was it was like multiple distractions. It was just like, come on now, like, who sent you? Like, who sent that? There was another time where we were going to pray for a sister, and this man was noticeably distracting because when I would turn around and try to ignore what he was doing, he would come back every time we would try to start praying for her. So I was like, So seeing that definitely makes me want to be more aware of just everyday stuff, right? We know how, like, when we get online and we're trying to pray or minister or read the word and we get trolls. These were like human, well, the trolls online are human too, but these were real life, like in-person trolls, I guess. The experience in general, it was just amazing. It was amazing. And I'm just grateful because The church that I wanted to connect to, even though me and the sister went the other weekend, it's like, dang, it's an hour away. I want to be consistent in fellowship. I want to be consistent in, even though, like I can read myself or talk to other faith sisters about the word and things. It's like doing stuff like this. I'm like, is this my church? You know what I mean? Like, because the word says, do not forsake the assembly. We assembled yesterday. It's just too much to put in a video, but it was just amazing. I was so proud of myself. It was like I was watching myself like, yeah, girl. But yeah, church being out of the four walls, learning about distractions, and then also coming out of my shell, like just being comfortable. Because I'm like, now that I'm thinking about, hold up. I got a message I need to send because I'm trying to think. I'm like, did I see anybody else? Hold on. I got a message to send. Y'all take it easy.